everybody, and welcome back to Dead Beats, the amazing podcast where we smash or pass different music genres. On today's menu, we have our tiers. Okay, not great, but okay. Meh, trash, my ears are bleeding, dog shit, near-death experience, and of course, it's country. Now, our tiers. We have a wonderful lineup. Not really, though, because it's trash music. Get it? So, the dead beats for today are ska, hair metal, pop punk, emo, indie, disco, EDM, mumble rap, boy bands, and of course, everybody's favorite,